What is going on, guys? Panther here, bringing you our BBL Week 3 battle against Under the Radar and his Maryland Tor Terrapins. So some of you guys may have caught the upload last week. I actually ended up unlisting it. I actually uploaded it with my mic muted, and really pressed for time, as you can see with this late upload. So I did not get the opportunity to go back and re-record that. I need to go ahead and get this one up and go ahead and get my next one recorded as well. So we'll probably be recording back to back, so you'll probably see me actually in the same outfit for this. But yeah, so we're playing Kelly. He's having a really good season so far. Started 2-0. We are 1-1. We've won our first game. We lost to Ultra player last week in a really fun match. He has it's like a Greninja battle. He had Ash Greninja and Xerneas. So it was a fun one. We ended up losing that one though. And now this week we get Kelly and his Mega Mewtwo X. So he just has the one Uber. He has the Ditto, the Gliscor, Vaporeon, that is regular Mawile, and Noivern. And we have, I'm going to pull up my team, because it's been a couple weeks since I did this battle actually. So let me go ahead and read them off to you. I have a Double Dance Scizor with Occaberry, Banded Marshadow, D-Dance Zard with Flare Blitz and Thunder Punch, so the opposing Ditto cannot reverse sweep me. Wiki Berry, Volt Absorb, Lantern, a Mew with just Mono Psychic and Rocks, and then a Scarf Greninja. So let's go ahead and jump into the battle here, and we will go from there with it. So really what I want to do here in this one is wear down Kelly's team to put everything in range of my Double Dance Skarmory, because as you can see, it looks very good. I have SD, Agility, and of course Weak Armor as well. He just goes ahead and leads off with the big threat that is Mega Mewtwo X, and yeah, that is in, and it is very scary. So we have our Scarf Greninja here, and I really just want to attempt to get chip on this thing. I'm just going to go and U-turn out. I know it's not going to do a great deal, but even if I stand in Dark Pulse, it's going to do like 40% or something like that, because I'm expecting a bulky one. I'm actually expecting a special based one as well to help deal with my Mew. And I'm gonna go ahead and U-turn out, go into my Mew, which is my dedicated answer to this. He goes for the T-Bolt and gets a good amount of damage off. I really do expect him to have Shadow Ball, be like recover in like 3 attacks or something. But he goes for the Taunt, which is good bring on his part, I guess, for Will-O-Wisp Mew. So not able to get my rocks up there because he isn't going to taunt me. So a bit unfortunate. And I believe it'll start firing off Psychics here. Yeah, so he's going to go for the T-Bolt. And I think I just Psychic, yeah. Now, I'm almost positive he has Recover at this point, especially after gauging from that damage, because that tells me that he's bulky. But I don't want to assume, because if he is Recover, that means he's only one more attacking move other than T-Bolt. So I want to find out what that is. My Mew should be able to take, whatever from this Mewtwo. And with him keeping on spamming T-Bolt, I'm under the impression that it is a Psychic type move and not Shadow Ball, as a matter of fact. So he goes for the Taunt there, which is fair. Doesn't really matter too much to me because I'm able to get leftovers recovery. This is kind of a boring part of this battle, but is what it is. So he's just going to keep firing off the T-Bolts here. Yeah, he gets a crit on my Mew, which is a bit unfortunate because he's going to be able to wear down my Mew a little bit more. But my Mew is able to roost up on a lot here. It can roost on the Mawile, it can roost on the Vaporeon. And if I'm at a good enough amount of HP, I can roost on the Gliscor as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hard swap out here and go into my Lantern on what I'm hoping will be either a T-Bolt or Recover. And that is just what he shows. So he's going to go ahead and recover up and get all the way back up to full. This thing is super annoying, as you can see. And yep, I'm just going to go ahead and Volt Switch out. I'm really having to struggle to play around this thing here. I don't have anything that just immediately threatens it, so it is what it is. So I finally go out into Zard, because I know Zard is going to be able to do a huge chunk of damage. I predict him to taunt here on this turn, and I just go straight up for the Flare Blitz. and he's gonna actually go for the psychic, and it does a huge amount as I blitz, and yeah, that's going to do a ton of damage to him, thankfully, but it's going to put me in range of the following psychic, so I can't even make a play out into Lantern or Mewtwo. I am forced to stay in and sack off my Megazard here. So down goes Megazard, but now we should be able to go out into my Greninja and do some revenge killing of my own. So he's going to make the switch out into Lynx, which is the Vaporeon, as I believe I just went for the Dark Pulse. I do not want to go for the U-turn and it not kill, and this thing will just proceed to recover up on me, so not going to over predict here or anything like that. Just going to go for the Pulse, nice and safe. I have Lantern, which can definitely take on this thing. I have Heal Bell on the Lantern. I have a Super Berry for recovery as well, so not too concerned about that, to be completely honest. So yeah, so yep, in comes Mew. We get the synchronized poison on that thing, which is nice, but he could definitely have the Heal Bell as well, so one thing to kind of keep in mind there with that. So yeah, this battle's kind of stally, guys. It's a Mew Skarmory Lantern versus a Gliscor Vaporeon and Fat Mewtwo X, so it's really just trying to get a good position here in this battle. I actually fire off a Psychic here, predicting this thing to come in, not wanting to let it be able to recover, and yeah, we're able to take that thing out. So we don't get the opportunity to get our rocks up, but more importantly, I just jacked up the layout so hard, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not starting over though. I've got 3 of these battles to record, so we're just gonna have to bear with me. I'll try to fix it while I'm doing this. I tried to remove Mewtwo, but is what it is. But yeah, so we're able to get him there and not allow the Mewtwo X in for free. So let's just go ahead and take that thing off. Yeah, so we're gonna go for the pump on this thing. Really important, really big turn right there too, because I really wanted damage on this Mawile for my Skarmory, because Skarmory looks really good here. I mean, if you're looking at this team, if we get an SD and an agility up, Skarmory is just in a really good position to be able to sweep him. So we missed the pump there, and that's really unfortunate for us. So predict him to double out into the Vaporeon on the pump and go into my Lantern. That's just what ends up happening there. And yep, I think we just go for the Volt Switch here, and I don't know if he goes into Gliscor. Let's see. Okay, and I just Heal Bell. I Heal Bell the Toxic off the Mew. Okay. So yeah, and I definitely don't want to stay in on this thing either, because this thing's really important for taking on the Vaporeon. There's Mega Mewtwo X. I can get rid of that thing. So yep, he's going to knock off my Wiki Berry. There goes my my recovery as well. So pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. And yeah, this Gliscor is going to be really tough for me to play around. Just overall. There is my Marshadow back, thankfully. So I'm going to go out into Greninja here, hoping to catch him on the Stealth Rocks, and he ends up killing me with the Earthquake. So down goes Greninja, and he's up 5-4 at this point in battle. But there is hope still, because I do have a banded Marshadow. So that is the good thing here. So I believe I Spectral Thief here. I think I just fire off a big Spectral Thief. Yeah, big Spectral Thief, and that is a 2-hit KO even after the Intimidate. And I believe I do go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a position where I need to go for it, so I was about to say I better go for it here. So yeah, we're going to be able to knock out the Mawile there and make this thing 4-4, and that, like I said, that opens the door for my Skarmory just a little bit, so we'll definitely take that. But I have a full health Noivern still pretty much, full health Lantern here for this Noivern here pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead out and go into my Noivern. So he fires with the Air Slash. I can tell from that damage he's not boosting, so he's either Z or Scarf. And he either doesn't have U-turn, or he's Scarf, or he's bluffing Scarf. So that is that's what I'm thinking here at this point in the battle. And yep, in comes the Ditto. I cannot Volt Switch on that thing, obviously. And he goes for the Ice Beam. I think I go for the Ice Beam as well. Yeah, I go for the Ice Beam as well. So I think, yeah, this is the big turn. I make my play out into my Marshadow here because Ice Beam's going to do nothing. But Ice Beam has a certain 10% chance that ends up coming through here. So that's a big rip. It's a big rip. Fix the layout though, guys. Fix the layout. I can focus more on the actual battle now. Okay, so yeah. He freezes my Marshadow, and that's really bad for my team. I still have Heal Bell and Lantern, but it's going to be tough to try to get that off. So, yeah, I'm going to go into Mew here on the Draco. I can't let Skarmory take it, and he's just going to drop that Draco. I can't let Lantern take it either, and so Mew is dead and gone. And what the annoying thing is now is that I really don't have anything to break through his team if my Marshadow stays frozen. So make a misplay here. I should have Heal Belt here, but I think I attack here. Predict the Gliscor and I attack. As soon as I clicked it too, I was like, oh, man, why didn't I just Heal Belt and cure my Marshadow? But yeah, that's on me there. That's on me. I definitely should have Heal Belt and then just went hard out into Skarmory. But it's what it is. I'm going to go out into Skarmory now because I feel like this was my opportunity to try to set up with it. And as you can see, Skarmory still does very good against this team. I'm hoping he's like knockoff, because if I can SD as he knocks me off, then I'm in pretty good shape. But he has the taunt, and that's going to all but wrap this up, barring a fall, because I can't break this. I can't break this unless my Marshadow gets in and kills this thing. So gonna go out into my Lantern. My only chance here really is to sack this thing off and try to thaw with my Marshadow. And yeah, he's just gonna knock me out with the EQ here on this turn. Down goes the Lantern. And my only hope is to go out into Marshadow to try to make a bit of a comeback here. So gonna go for the Ice Punch, and I do thaw here, and we do kill the Gliscor from full. So down goes that annoying thing. But he's got a pretty free switch out into his Vaporeon here, and can just fire off a free Scald too. So that's a bit unfortunate. Let's see if we let me rewind to the turn I got frozen. Come in on that Ice Beam, take virtually no damage. Well, then I get to click Spectral Thief, and I get to pick up a KO. So that freeze really set me back a whole lot in terms of the game. Game goes, obviously I thawed in 2 turns, but like I said, it prevented me from knocking out something, and him having to either go into Scarf and Wyvern to bluff me, or out into Ditto to sack something, go back out into Ditto to try to get me from there. So got to make some aggressive plays here. Got to make the double back out into the Marshadow on the Vaporeon. Gonna go for Banded Spectral Thief. I don't believe it's enough to kill. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. And I think he does get the burn here as well. Yeah, and he burns and kills my Marshadow. So, very unfortunate. I think Vaporeon goes down as well as my Marshadow here. Nope. So just Marshadow goes down. So Marshadow goes down, and it's just Skarmory now. And this thing can just scald me. I've got to Roost to have any chance. I got to Roost and hope he doesn't have Flamethrower on the Noivern. I am Akka, so I can easily take a 1, but yeah. As you can see, I can't Agility, Swords Dance, and Roost all at the same time. So got to try to get back up to a healthy amount of HP to see if I can try to take on these last 2 Mons. And he's going to go out into the Noivern here and just go for the Flamethrower. And him revealing the Flamethrower and the Flamethrower damage, of course. I think I Roost. Nah, just Agility up. Yeah. All of that confirms the game right there, because even a Brave Bird crit does not kill from the range he is at. And I think I would die to recoil anyways, even if I did somehow kill him. So, yep, that's gonna be the game. So we lose 2-0. Now 1-2 on the season for the BBL so far. So good game to Kelly. I have not checked out your side of the battle, but now that I'm catching up on some recordings, going to definitely be able to do that. Kelly is a good friend of mine, so be sure to go show him some love if you do not know who he is. So, yeah, we are 1-2 now. We go into next week playing the Mastodon Gastrodons. I forget the name of the coach because this is the first time I've played him. But yeah, that battle video should be coming up shortly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time.